we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play looking to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. Well down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cut quickly. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. Will not be brought down. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Ball handed off. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Hill. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Thrown to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. 1st and 10 play coming up. left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That pass is caught. Tackle made to the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes come to the line and the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled, but first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Back in the gun. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Breaks into the clear. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. One more play before they head to the locker room. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense. Leaning on the run game. You get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a high note.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks through a tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powers through. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bringing pressure. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Just 2 field goals in 3 previous red zone trips. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. He keeps it on the design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Handoff to the single back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Able to convert on 3rd, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll set up to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Something together in this drive. He shreds the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball handed to the running back. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, with 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 45.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Grinding away on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. There's contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. He'll hand it off. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are... desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Keep it on the ground, trying to power it in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2.
Check. Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Love. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Michigan.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw again. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.